Hey guys, EthDo here, and today I'm back with a new video. In today's video I'm going to be showing you how to farm Endermen in order to get Ender pearls and XP if that's what you want. Now this video has been split into two sections. You can click on either the left annotation or the right annotation. The left annotation will take you to the overworld and how you would kill Endermen there and generally increase the rate at which you get Ender pearls and generally the speed at which you get Ender pearls to be able to reach the end. So not so much a farm there, but general tips to get more Ender pearls faster. The right hand annotation will send you to the end video. It's all one video, it's just a section in the video, and that section is all about how you can properly farm Endermen, how you can have a continuous stream of Endermen coming towards you and just continually kill them, rack up a lot of XP for stuff after the end. So if you wanted, note that if you don't click on either of the annotations, it will just continue on and go into the overworld and will then continue on to the end. Now when it comes to the overworlds, you can't really farm the enemy, but you can definitely do stuff better than what this is here. This is a classic example of what some people think is the way to get ender pearls to get to the end. And it's just ludicrous trying to run in and take out some endermen with like an unenchanted sword. I see people do this and where they're trying to get to the end because you need a lot of pearls and it always goes pretty badly wrong. I mean, even if I do kill this enderman here, I don't get the pearl because I've not got looting. And I've got myself in the right spot of bother. I'm about to be killed by a lot of mobs, which is generally not what you want. There are definitely ways in which you can at least increase your chance and the rate at which you do get the ender pearls necessary to go to the end, which is what you would generally be farming endermen for, or trying to kill endermen for in the overworld anyway. Okay, so having seen what not to do, here are some tips on how to improve the rate at which you kill endermen in the overworld. This is obviously going to be helpful to going to the end. And some of these tips will hopefully help you in creating that ender portal, getting all that done. Now, quickly find some endermen. I would suggest being in the desert, and then build something like this. Now, quickly some other things you want night vision, which is going to help you. You want armor, looting free if possible. Sharpness 1 is a gimme as well. You really want to have that just to increase the speed at which you kill the enderman. Now once you've come near the enderman, you're just going to look them in the eyes, get them aggravated, let them come to you, away from any other mobs, and just beat them down. Now with the ender pearl, with the looting there, I actually got 4 ender pearls from a single enderman. Then I'm going to attract another one that's over here. Luckily I got 2 together here. If there aren't 2, then obviously just kill 1, and then go looking for another one. You saw how quickly I was able to build this here. Very nice and fast, very easy to do. Night vision is good. Obviously just seeing stuff. The desert is very good in general because seeing as this method allows you or involves you looking into the eyes of the enderman, you really don't want much obstruction, so the village would generally be I wouldn't want to be too far over there, and I wouldn't want to be in a biome with trees. So all of these tips really, bow could be useful keeping other mobs at bay. Do keep an eye on other mobs because they can hinder you and can, if they kill you, you are going to lose these pearls. But as you can see here, from just doing this, I was able to kill 2 endermen really easily. I was able to separate them from any other mobs, racking some experience along the way. Okay, now on to the end. Now if you're in the end dimension, it's a lot easier to actually properly farm the enderman. Now this is the place where you're going to be racking in the most enderman kills, because presumably by this point you've defeated the ender dragon, and maybe you want some extra levels to do some really high enchantments. Maybe you're going for the wither, and you want full enchanted diamond armor to say level 30. So you're going to need a lot of enchantment levels. Even if you just wanted to do the armor, not even a sword, that's going to take you a lot of levels. See, probably about 120 odd levels plus if you're going for a full set, maybe add in some diamond swords, maybe bows as well. So it's generally a lot of levels. So to be able to get to that level, you want to be able to farm these endermen, and you want to be doing it efficiently. Now the way I would recommend doing this, I wouldn't stick with these. I would make a couple of these when I get to the end anyway to fight the ender dragon. Just a small little thing where you can just stand out here and fight the enderman. But if you really want to be farming properly, you want to build something like this. Now I've built this here because the end portal gives me a nice easy exit. I don't want to be dying when I want to exit the end, because that's just going to be a waste of my levels and a waste of my time. So being near that is going to provide a nice easy exit, and I'm not going to lose any levels, which, like I say, is just annoying, and it is just basically means that all the time you spent earning those levels has been wasted. Furthermore, this actually produces its own light, which is quite useful, and it's recognizable, so you don't want to be traipsing around the end trying to find where your farm is. It's pretty obvious once you've found this. You know, if you're trying to do something like maybe off of one of these, there's so many of the obsidian pillars, it's going to be hard to recognize exactly which one until you're close. You want it to be really obvious, so build it, I would say, here. I've done 2 levels as well. If you're playing multiplayer, you could have someone at the top and someone at the bottom, and I'll be showing the 2 different roles now. So generally what you want to do is get into this area. These are a slightly smaller ceiling than normal. It's just 2 blocks, so just like farming with the skeletons, the low ceiling is providing you with an area in which you can be underneath, but the Enderman cannot. Now what I would do if you're playing 2-player, or even 1-player actually, go up to the top level and just stare a load of Endermen in the eyes. Just get them all to come over to you, and then drop down to the other level, or you just have the other guy here anyway, and then you're just going to be mowing into them right now. They can't hit me at this distance, and I can just continually spam my sword into the Enderman. And doing so, I'm picking up a lot of experience. Each one will generally drop quite a bit of experience. You don't want to be going too far away to pick up the experience though, so generally be careful of that. If you do get in trouble, however, I would suggest maybe some healing potions. You could even enderpearl back into the area if you were really risky. Or if you get in a little bit of trouble, just run out to one of your outposts. I would suggest building a couple of these generally quite close, so you can just go in and go through the tunnel back to your area. This is a very fast way of getting these XPs, and it's just really quite safe as well. You know, if you just had that small one, you're quite confined. But this area, even if I got hit by an Enderman, it would just hit me back into this area. So it's just generally useful to be having a nice big area that you can just pretty much relax in. There is no point in this farm you can ever really be in much trouble. It just doesn't happen. It's just too safe to really go wrong. So that's generally good because you don't want to be losing levels, which is wasting your time and whatnot. I would suggest sharpness and unbreaking for your sword, which means you can stay here for a long period of time without the sword breaking. And I would also recommend if you're going to say level 60 for 2 enchantments, get to level 30 and then use the level 30 and then come back and get the other 30, because once you get to a higher level in Minecraft, it takes more XP to get to the next level. So to speed things up, do it in say level 30 intervals. So I get my 30 levels, I go up into the roof of the building, I go out at the end, use the enchantment and then come back. Because if you're going to all the way to level 60 or beyond, it's going to take you a really long time. Hope you found this video helpful or informative, and if you have, please do take 1 second, hit the like button below, and thanks for watching.